Hi, hello lovers and friends, and welcome back. My name is Mia Marie, and today I wanted to talk about Aries and their raging codependency. Did I just blow your mind a little bit? Did you expect that? Probably not. In fact, when we talk about Aries, we often hear just the opposite. But think about it in your life. Have you ever known, especially an Aries woman, who has not had to overcome these obstacles, at least in her earlier years? This is an Aries issue. So let's go. Often hear that Aries is independent, selfish, childish. Yes, but it's also the baby of the zodiac. And we can't take that statement lightly or ignore it as it lays the context for an energy that we are trying to understand. Aries is powerful. It's going to be put in situations where it must muster up the courage to learn self-sufficiency and ultimately independence. However, because it's the baby, because it's step one, it is by default the most dependent entity, the most dependent energy on its family and its history and its immediate environment. You see, to be independent, you have to have a solid sense of self. And even deeper than that, you have to trust in your ability to survive alone. When an adult who embodies Aries energy has not built that trust within, they will consciously or unconsciously seek out people in their immediate environment who will give them acceptance because it's the baby. Babies want to be soothed. They want to be comforted and fed. And so when Aries thinks spoiled milk is better than going hungry, toxic love is better than not being loved at all and being alone, Aries, there is almost like this little voice inside that says, I'm not going to make it. Like, without you guys, I'm not going to survive, which makes sense. Think about babies in real life. They are largely dependent. However, as an adult, if you listen to your inner critic, if you are an Aries or if you're loving an Aries, listen to the root of their dissatisfaction, and it's going to be that their basic needs aren't met. And once an Aries comes to realize that that's what's running the show, that's the fear behind the curtain, they're going to channel that energy and use it positively to attain interdependence or independence or codependency. Truth that all Aries run into: you can't fake being unhappy forever. In fact, the unhappiness bleeds out when you're raising the heat in your life. You're yelling, throwing emotional tantrums, demanding attention and affection. You realize that your passion and zest for life have demoted themselves to being angry at the world. Another realization is that, hey, if I'm using all my energy to help you get your needs met, mine don't ever get met. If I'm trying to live your life or the life that you say I should live, I never live the life that I want and I see for myself. I am on empty constantly. Often than not, an Aries is codependent on a tyrant. Have you ever noticed that? Someone who appears powerful, who has strong opinions and high expectations, who raises the bar to a level that is so out of this world that you continuously fall on your face. Whether this is a partner who's a total jerk or a boss who disregards the fact that you have a personal life, you are at the mercy of someone else exercising authoritarian power over you. This isn't happening on accident. This isn't happenstance, fam. This is when Aries is not rising to their task, which, if you don't know, it's to be a leader of your own life, to trust your intuition above all else, to bet on your skills, abilities, and instincts. And when you're not doing this, when you're not stepping into your power, the universe brings people into your life who will mirror back that lack until you learn the lesson and rise. All in all, when I hear someone say that an Aries is being selfish, if they're healthy, if I can see that they're living on the higher side of life, I smile and I think, yes, of course, 100%, you do the damn thing. Because on a soul's level, it wants to, if it's your sun sign, create a new ego that feeds the soul. If it's your moon sign, it's wanting to master intimate conflict. The same is true of Venus. They have a lot of similarities. If it's Aries is your rising sign, this is the spiritual warrior. And in order to carry out these really high level, high heat tasks, you have to be selfish. You have to focus on crafting you. And that's all the time that I have for today. If you have any questions, shoot me a DM. I would be happy to elaborate on any of the things that I said, or maybe even make a follow-up video, because I still have a couple more things that I'm just now realizing I didn't even brush upon. But toodles, live your best life. I love you.